Hello, All Saints. My name's Kim Hall, and I'm the Director of Women's Ministry here.
My name is Vilches. I'm the director of Missions in Unidos.
And we wanted to tell you about a Sunday school class that we're collaborating on this spring, and it's called The Cultural Backgrounds of the Bible.
A part of the class is going to be focused on all about All Saints missions, to expose us to our missional partners, to expose us to missiology, how the Bible invites us to see what God is doing and to whom God is calling us to focus on. And so one of the particular ways that this class, at least I hope, encourages us is to wonder, who is God calling us towards, and how is God calling us to serve and love those in the periphery, those that maybe we're not mainly thinking about.
Sometimes you can open the Bible and it feels like culture shock because it is culture shock. You're stepping into the threshold of another culture and another time and another place. And so there's some patience that's required and some humility that's required as you open up a text and consider what life was like in those places and with those people, and specifically at that time. And a lot of those authors didn't have any interest in asking the questions that we're interested in finding out. And so part of it is just really humbly coming to the text and considering what the author is wanting to message to the people.
Yeah, so one of the ways that this helps us engage cross-culturally here in Austin is, first of all, it helps us understand what stories we have, where we come from, what questions we bring to the table, but then it also helps us wonder, how else is someone hearing this passage? What else is someone seeing in this passage that maybe we're not? And so then we're invited to actually have a robust global and historic lens of Scripture.
Yeah, I think that's really important, that if we are practiced in being patient with the text and asking our modern, Western, enlightened, scientific questions, and we want an answer. And that was just not the slow, ancient, high context way that God chose to give his message. And so there are things that we have to enter into in order to properly take away the true message of what was being said. And we're so interested in different questions sometimes, and the text slowly wants to reveal about who God is and what his mission is for the world. And so part of this class, I think, is just to help us gain joy and delight from the text. It becomes so rich and so colorful. The Hebrew language is full of symbols and pictures and story. And so it lifts us up sometimes out of the ideas that we want to have and into this kind of meta narrative of the whole story of the Bible. So it's really fun.
Please feel free to join us on January 8th in room 200. We welcome you all and look forward to seeing you there.